Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a look with this Saviland Polygel kit. So this is a purple themed kit that I did show in one of the haul videos that I had from Amazon. I purchased this kit off of Amazon. It comes with these nail sticker forms, it comes with dual forms, and it has a nice little instructional paper that gives you directions on how to use the product and then the other kits that they have available in different colors. It also came with this cute little thank you note that looks like a little butterfly, and I just thought that was a super cute touch. It's kind of cheesy, but I like that kind of stuff. And the kit comes with 7 different polygels. Again, they're all purple themed. But first off, it comes with a nail file, base coat, top coat, slip solution, and a picker slash brush to apply the polygel. So here I'm going to swatch all of the different colors. Okay, so now I'm starting off with some prep work. I always start by cleansing, sanitizing my fingernails, wiping off the oils and the dirt, residue, whatever that might be on there by just spraying it with some alcohol and wiping it off with a lint-free cloth. Then I proceed to push back my cuticles. The night before, I had already kind of done the cuticle clean around with my drill bit. So that saved me some time so that I didn't have to worry about that here. And then you just saw that I buffed my nails with my nail file. That just helps the product to be able to adhere to the scratches in the nail. Sounds kind of weird, but it just helps the longevity of your manicure. Now I am painting my nails 2 coats of this Young Nails nail primer. By far my favorite primer. I've tried quite a few, and this one I feel like actually has a direct effect on keeping my manicure longer. I don't get any cracks in my nails and they don't pop off like they used to, so I attribute it to that. So then I am putting on a layer of base coat. So I'm putting that on each of my nails, and then I'm going to cure in the lamp for 60 seconds. So a thing to be mindful of when you are putting on your base coat layer, you want to do an extremely thin coat, like almost to the point where you're like, wait, did I put the base coat on? Like I really can't see it. You don't have to see it that much, like the product's going on. Just make sure that it is very thin, because if you have thicker layers, it won't cure all the way through, and then you are at risk for it popping off. And trust me, I know that from experience. So thin layers. So now I put a dime, like a pea-size amount, not dime, pea-size amount of the polygel onto my nail. I have my slip solution in a little cup off to the side. I actually just used the cap that came with the slip solution. And I am dipping my brush in that, and I am just painting it like in terms of trying to mold it to the shape that I prefer. So I always like a squoval type square shape nail. I do not like round at all. So I try to make it easier for myself so that if you mold it into the square shape before you cure, then you don't have to do as much filing once everything is set. So, as I've said before, I'm accident prone. So, every time I get the perfect, shape or I'm happy with what I've done thus far, then I just flash cure it in my lamp for about, you know, 5 to 10 seconds just to make sure that if I make a mistake and hit it on something, it's not going to make a huge dent and then I'll have to start all over. So I was trying to figure out exactly what type of, theme I wanted to do, if I wanted to try different colors or have every nail different colors. So that's why I moved to my middle finger. I usually do my designs on on my ring finger and my pointer. I know everybody has their different fingers that they do nail designs on, but I'm applying, again, same process like I did on the pinky, applying a pea-sized bead of the Polygel, dipping my brush in the slip solution, and molding it to the shape that I like the best. So at this point, I kind of had a feel or a vibe for the consistency of the Polygel. It is it is not as stiff as what I prefer with Polygel. I feel like the stiffer the Polygel, like the more malleable it is, and like you kind of have more control over the product. So I felt like with this, like I was flooding my cuticle with the slip solution. I was kind of getting overwhelmed because I'm like, oh my goodness, like every time my brush hits it, I feel like it made kind of a divot that I didn't like. And then, I needed more slip solution. I was flooding the cuticle more. I just had to learn kind of how to work with the product. Now that I'm like filming this voiceover a couple days after I finish this set, I love this Polygel. I want to say that I won't say that it's the best just because I haven't done multiple sets yet. I want to have some credibility with what I'm saying. But from what I can tell with this current set, it is very high quality and I'm very happy with the results. I have had no chips, I've had no cracks, nothing. And I was also concerned because this is more affordable than most of the other kits on Amazon. So it is a steal. So go get you one because I'm happy with it. So here I should not have done this. I was trying to do, like a little funky nail design, but when you have shorter nails, you have to know exactly where you're going. You have to plan this out. And I was just vibing this and thinking that I could just freestyle. No, I cannot just freestyle. I have to kind of swatch and plan, and I did not like the outcome of this swirl. It doesn't look awful, but it's just not what I was going for. So you'll see in a few clips later that I do modify that. Okay, so now I'm moving on to some glitter polygel. This is my first application of glitter polygel. I've never had the all-in-one, and I think that this takes out a big step because for somebody that's addicted to glitter like me, it just makes it easier to not have to paint your nail, because a lot of times I would have to like paint glitter on top of the polygel. This just takes out a step for you. So I really did enjoy that, and I cannot wait to do more looks with glitter. So, and then just a tip, that the picker tool, the spatula side of that brush, that's also good for if you get a little bit of product on your cuticle. That's me waving at the camera saying I do not like the pointer finger. So this is the modification that I'm doing. I put on another layer of base coat, and then I got that purple color that is on my the prime purple color that I'm using. I got that and put another layer on so that I could camouflage the error that I did not like. Then I'm just buffing and filing my my nail and moving on. So you will also see that I'm constantly spraying my hand with alcohol. That just gets all the dust off so that when you start to apply like the top coat and all that, that that's not getting into your product. But anyway, I am using my Melody Susie nail drill again and that cone bit from a cart. This is just a new development that I have tried within the last 3 to 4 months, where I'm realizing that it is imperative that you make sure any enhancement that you put on your nail is not resting on the cuticle. That it extends the life of your manicure. So taking the time to go to each nail and kind of just buff along the cuticle line and just make sure that that product is kind of set onto the nail. This is what that's doing. So I used to not do this, and I used to have nails popping off. I used to also have really thick base coat layers and used to have nails popping off, and that's embarrassing. So try these tips because I really do feel like they allow your manicure to last a little bit longer. So some more comments on the nail kit. I also do feel like it's very easy to file into the shape that you want after you cure and everything like that. Sometimes certain polygels, they can be hard to kind of shape and file, or it feels like you're just doing it forever. This one was very easy to do, so I was very impressed with that as well. So I'm just going to let you guys watch as I continue to buff, file, and shape my nails. Have some nail stickers. So these are the water decal nail design stickers, and there's some butterflies, which I thought kind of blended with the color theme that I was doing. So I got a little dabbing dish filled with water. I tore off the actual butterfly that I wanted to add onto my nail. I let it soak in the water for about 25, maybe 30 seconds, and then I get a pair of nail tweezers, and you see how easily it removes from the paper, and you just stick that bad boy on your nail, put a layer of top coat on it, and you cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds or however long your polish recommends curing, and you're good to go. So I'm not the most artistic person in the world. I'm definitely, I've been practicing, and so I'm getting better at doing designs. But in the interim of if you don't have time or you just want something that's easy, this is a good option. I find a ton of different shapes, colors, animals, they have so many things on Amazon. So I have quite a collection which I can kind of share with you guys, and that just in a pinch makes it easier to give your nails some flair. So I'm being a little bit extra here with the placement, trying to make sure that there's no water that's trapped underneath the sticker, because that will affect it lifting off of your nail. So yeah, that's what I was doing there. But now I'm getting some bling gel because of course you can't have a nail design without a little bit of bling. So I am getting a brush. I am dipping it into the nail bling. You can see it's very, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. It's very goopy and sticky, but it's very good for adhering a crystal to the nail. So I just paint that onto the area that I want the crystal, which was right in the middle of the butterfly. And then I have been in the habit of putting a layer of top coat on before you cure. So I'm using the one that's from the Saviland kit, and I put a layer of top coat and then I put my crystal on, and I usually don't have an issue with them popping off unless I'm extra rough, like, which can happen with me. But yeah, anyway, it usually allows for longevity. And I love these are the fake crystal katanas. They're not real. Did not spend that much on them. But they're off of Amazon and they come like 4 in a kit, really affordable. And it has a waxed crown type side that allows you to easily pick up the crystal, and then on the other side it has kind of a picker slash pusher so that you can move the crystal to wherever you want it. I love it's the little things in life for me. Anyway, now I'm taking that same top coat and I'm just putting that on the rest of my nails, and then I'm gonna cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds. One thing I can say about this top coat, it is extremely shiny. Like I was not expecting the shine and the beam and the gleam that I saw from this set. I'm highly impressed. Can I say that enough? I'm highly impressed. So I can't wait to do more looks with this. So now I'm taking my Blossom cuticle oil that has these beautiful flowers at the bottom. I am putting that on my cuticles, and that is the finished look. I love this kit. I thank you guys so much for watching. Now I'm just going to be playing with this crystal for about 15 seconds, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Nails by Nash G. Bye.